Like, say somebody is motivated by gifts. If you give them...
So let me ask you a question. Let's ask the room. If someone is motivated by gifts, where is their motivation? Intrinsic, extrinsic? Extrinsic. So the question is, how do we reward people who are intrinsically motivated? Well, first of all, we need to know, how do we not reward them? We don't reward them by offering them incentives, because that's an if-then reward. If you do this, then I'm going to give you that. So then you might go, well, what if I give them an unexpected surprise reward? Now that you've done this, I'm going to give you, that's a now-then reward. Who would agree that's a reasonable way to reward someone unexpectedly? It is, until it becomes an expectation. Does this make sense? So if you're going to engage in now-then rewards, they must be sporadic and there must be no structure or order to them, because it's very easy for a now-then reward to flip over and become an if-then reward. Does this make sense? Because it builds the expectation. So how do we reward people who are intrinsically motivated? We do that through social acknowledgement. And now you might say, well, their love language. What language do they prefer? We use a form of love language, but the love language we use is based on herd behavior. Now, when you consider mammals, what do you think mammals are constantly looking for? Acceptance and recognition from the alpha. They're looking for recognition from the herd leader. But it's important to understand, when you use social recognition, what do you give the recognition to? We want to be acknowledging the effort, not the outcome. Because if we acknowledge the outcome, we're literally setting up rewards. Therefore, they start focusing on what? Outcomes, not effort. You know what? I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate the amount of effort that you've put in here, and I want everyone in the company to know that you've really put an enormous amount of effort in here. You have worked really hard to do this, and I just want to say thank you in front of everyone. Can we all be upstanding and give this person a round of applause for the effort that they've put in? And again, that social acknowledgement literally creates what? Bingo. That social acknowledgement creates drive, because they're being acknowledged not for the outcome, they're being acknowledged for the effort. What do you think is the most practical application of that content, that research, that experience, that evidence? You, motherfucker! If you've been brought up to be an extrinsic puppet or an extrinsic, person who is constantly focusing on what is outside, what do I get? If you want to change your level of motivation, you need to change and reprogram the way you are driven. When you are intrinsically motivated, what do you think an intrinsically motivated person is constantly thinking about? What can I give? What can I do? They're not thinking about what can I get, because they're thinking about what they can give and what they can do based on what they like, what they love. It's not about what they get. They're doing it because they love it. So, would you like to know the hidden secret of staying motivated in business? Yes. Do what you fucking love. Do what you fucking love and you will be driven.